Welcome back, friends. It's the Soul Material Podcast, the podcast you cheer for, the channel you cheer for. It's your man, T. Marcus Street Shark.
And OGEO, welcome once again.
All right, and we're back for our staple episode. We want to give you another art of acquisition before we wrap up season 4. All right, so art of acquisition. We're always giving that sneaker business talk. We're giving you that clarity over popularity. So we just want to just show you a little show and tell of some of our steals and deals that we have found while we're out and about. Because we just love. That's part of the game. We share the tips, and maybe you can find some stuff in your local stores and share that with us. We're posting videos on the YouTube channel and the Instagram page, just for, every time we're in the stores, every now and then, post some videos so that you know what's out there. And shout out to our sneaker friends. You see something we like, hit us up. We see something you like, we might send you something too. You know what I mean? That's how it goes with in the world of sneaker friends. We each one teach one, and each one helps each other out. All right. So, art of acquisition. To wrap up season 4, it's summertime 2024. So I'll kick it to the OG. All right. Kick us off. Tell us about something that you've acquired recently, and how did you get the best deal?
Definitely. Well, appreciate you, Shark. And with it being summertime and being the OG that I am, I have been practicing my art but not striking. And family decided to strike because it was a deal that was just too good to be true. And also, with it being summertime, the history of the shoe and the lineage and everything had the cop. So my very first art acquisition, because I've been on strike all year long, saving up money, so forth, haven't been motivated to really spend. But this was just a deal that was just too good to pass up on. So for all my folks out there who are already lurking the Nike site, y'all probably have an idea what it being summertime, what these are. The West Indies Air Force Ones already won them a couple of times already. For the folks who are already interested, get this on our IG channel. We have a store for you. Got our old school, Nautica, like I call it the squeegee, if you will, as far as with the sneakers, with our product. So please support us. Please get one of those. Always rock mine to let people know where I stand. But here are the West Indies. And they did a good job of showing the anniversary on the tongue. And of course, if you were from that era, this was key. Every Air Force One had call it the lace clip, and also the good old classic image on the side that's embroidered. So we did a good job on them. We always complain about the leather on, or vinyl, if you will, on Air Force Ones. They did an excellent job on these. So I went a handful of times. I don't wear sneaker shields or anything like that. I'm not sure if I'm getting older, my foot is getting wider, but I needed an 11 in the Air Force One. I've always wore 10 and a half in the Air Force One. The 10 if I wanted to fit really, really tight. But I'm happy with these, Shark. I got them for $50, which was
Nice.
like, wow. And this takes me back to our time when the Air Force One was everything. And again, that lace lock in this had it all. So everything from the Puerto Ricos to Chicago's to
Yep.
the Philly joints. I mean, Air Force Ones, when they held the earth, they held the earth no matter where you were from. This was a part of that era. It just takes me back, man. And these, of course, with shorts, denim, what have you. Just a good shoe to have, man. So shout out to Nike for bringing these out, and shout out to you all for not caring about them that much as far as history of the shoe, and me getting it for the price I got it for on Nike site, man. After all discounts and so forth, man. So $50 shipped here to New York, man. So Shark, I will pass it on to you, but I'm happy with the purchase, and that's what counts, man. So it's not about the hype, it's not about the demand. I waited to strike, and so happy with these, man, because they just take me back to 2000, 2001, 2002, where you just threw on your fresh Air Force Ones and had your John Cena jean shorts and white tee and went out, man, had $20 in your pocket and lived up your Friday or Saturday night. And that's what it was. So shark to you, man. But happy with these. My first art acquisition for the year, West Indy Air Force Ones.
Cool. All right. And you know, our audience, just letting you know, we know Air Force Ones. All right. Check it out on the Instagram page. You check out our own Air Force One that we designed a few years ago. Always a classic moment. So I'm going to switch it up real quick. No Nike. I actually don't have Nike today. Might have done that on purpose. So here here's a I'm not gonna say the mighty have fallen. I'm just gonna say, how did we get here?
Oh,
Anybody remember these? These are the Pharrell, the Human Race, the Adidas, yeah, NMD. Like, remember the whole NMD era? You know what I'm saying? That didn't last long. And then that's the Boost era. So again, this, the NERD and a couple of these, like these were a hot topic, or a hot ticket, back when these came out a few years ago, and they kept flooding with these models, and especially the Pharrell editions. This is 250 easy, all right? But it's the shark that you're talking to. I'm not even gonna tell you. There you go. That's the price. All right. This is the Burlington Coat Factory tag if you don't know. But if you know now, you know. Yep, it's a 12. That's my size. All right. And yeah. So again, and there was like three of my size. There were multiple ones. I got to pick. Like I never get to do that. So shout out to Burlington Coat Factory. They're more than great coats. See, you give us the sponsorship just for talking so much about Burlington, Ross, and and Marshalls. But there you go. Art of Acquisitions 2024. There you go. Human Race MMD 29.99. 29.99. All right, Adidas. Come on. I was shocked. I did not intend to buy these that day, but I was just like, there's no way I am going to let these just sit on the shelf and not walk out with a pair that probably cost less than the meal that I had that day.
understood.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right. What's next, OG? You got anything? Or
Showing my
you
age,
want me to
man.
keep the part
Showing
going?
my age. Again, another staple from an era that was just what it was. So my second art acquisition for 2024. Any quote unquote old head, y'all probably know what this is, given that there was no hype for them, even in the boroughs of New York City. These were had for retail. Retail. It is the
Ooh,
linen Air
Leonard.
Force Ones.
Woo.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, given the quality that we get from Nike with Air Force Ones, I'll definitely give these a 10. Color, shape, everything involved. Just one of those shoes, man, one of those times I believe this is probably my favorite Air Force One of all time. Um, Probably
That
outside
I know that
of
means a lot to you. I was gonna make sure that you tell the audience is this a grail for the OG?
definitely. And it's
What?
always been a grail. And even when Kif did his thing, and then during the pandemic, when his version was going for $700-800, and now you can get these for probably $20 over retail plus tax plus shipping at any of your resale sites or third market or black market sites, StockX, Go, what have you. But these I plan on rocking this weekend is just one of those classic shoes, one of those summertime shoes. And again, just showing my age a little bit, but it's all about nostalgia, telling the story, um, childhood, college years, so forth. And it's nothing like that feeling of having a fresh Air Force One during the summertime. And it's just one of those just iconic colorways. And again, shout out to Nike for doing these right. We always complain and we always have issues of what to do, but the quality control on these are absolutely excellent. And I was just absolutely shocked, Shark, that these were had and still can be had, even where I'm at right now at the boroughs for retail. And I'm just like, the climate has changed, times has changed, but call it old head shoe, what have you. But this is one of those grails from the OG himself. So again, me being happy to I could just retire the kits for good, rock these, and I'll probably double up on these if prices keep going the way they're going as far as just being steady. But Shark, there we go. The linen, Air Force One. So 2 acquisitions, not J's, Air Force Ones. I'm not sure if it's a sign of the times, my age, climate, what have you. But again, having that excitement when you got them and having them in your hand and smelling the shoe and all that kind of thing, that's the nostalgia that I got with these. And I haven't felt this good about a shoe, quote unquote, or purchase in quite a while. So to me, retail is a steal given how much these were going for again with the Kith version. So Shark, I'll pass it off to you, man. But I'm happy, and that's what counts. Retail,
There
baby.
you go.
Retail.
Buy what you like. Do what you like. It's your money. All right. So make sure it's worth it to you. So props to the OG. All right. Let's keep it Adidas. Let's keep it Human Race, and let's keep it Burlington. All right. And it's Pharrell again. All right. So now this is the NMD boot. What is it? The rat or what is this called? Yeah, something
Mm-hmm.
like that. Yeah, so the rat. All right. So again, great quality actually. Great quality.
Insane. Insane.
Insane. All right, got the human race on the tongue right there. But here's that Burlington tag right there. Boom. $49.99. All right. 3 stripes right there. Love the soul here and the execution of the trefoil logo on the sole, because you don't know what's going on until you look at the bottom, because you just look from the side profile, just look like any other ACG boot or something like that. We got the fused upper here for waterproof and everything like that. So it's a quality shoe.
Didn't those retail for like 200, I believe? Maybe
Oh yes,
250.
indeed. If I had to box these things, resale for 200 still almost. You know what I mean? So there you go. So I haven't decided if I was gonna keep them or not. But this is my size, and I don't have an Adidas boot. So these might stay in the collection. But yeah, shout out to Pharrell, keeping it real, keeping
And
everybody happy.
and that design and that color, Shark, that's a D&B staple right there, like off the top,
That's why I
off the
might
break.
keep the black boot like this with the minimum for just a little touch here, and that's it. No big pop or anything like that. Yeah, no, we good. I think there's an extra set of laces that with the retail pair, but I didn't see them when I bought them. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's all good. $50. And then there's the real Adidas tag right there, just to let you know it's real.
Understood.
Let you know it's real. All right. So that's it for Burlington. But let's take it to Ross. Y'all love. Know the Shark loves Ross. All right. So let me give you switching up brands again. Let's just go to a brand that we don't really talk about. Saucony. Saucony. Don't sleep. We like shoes here and on the
Period.
Soul Material podcast. It don't matter what the brand is. All right. We're educated all the way across the board because our era, you had everything. I had Saucony's back in the day. So these I had to actually look these up because I was like, oh, look at all the detail on these.
Mm,
And I was just like, why are these just sitting here? Like, what is going on? So I had to learn, and especially this cue when you see it on the inside. It's manatee. So this is the manatee edition. All right. And if you can see, it says fresh on the tongue
mm,
right there. And then on the inside, it says keep it fresh, keep it clean. So this was like a marine package where there's 2 of these by a Florida boutique that partnered with Fresh, that partnered with Saucony to produce these, and then there's some philanthropic stuff where the proceeds go towards
mm,
manatees and marine life and stuff like that. So again, this was actually, again, if I had the box, I saw the resale on this. Like this is like 150, 200 for the resale. And can I break out? I don't have the tag right here. Yeah, I can't give you the same effect that I did. Oh, yes, I can. Here it is. Here it is. I gotta feel like Tommy on or in Living Color. Like, where my business card? Bam!
Bam!
There you go. $34.99. All
Insane.
right. $34.99, and they come with extra laces too. Boom. You know what I mean? So you got that Saucony grid cushioning in the heel. You know what I mean? But just look at that detail for the texture over here. You know, this is an insane shoe, and even the Saucony logo with the holographic, shine on there. Yeah, this is. I don't know when I'm gonna rock these, and then just get you a little icy speckled soul over there with the glitter on there. So yeah, we rolling over here. We're Ross. Because we stood out on the shelf, my size, and no other colors were in the store that day. Ross. All right. Any anything else? We're gonna keep going.
Keep going. I'm
Keep
I'm
going,
enjoying the
keep
show.
going. The OG said keep going, so the shark keep going. All right. So boom, we're still on at Ross. Matter of fact, let me go back to Adidas real quick. Let's talk about our VA colleague from round two, and let's talk about Sean Witherspoon. Super Earth shell toes. All right. Super Earth shell toes. There's a lot of details going on here. Okay, the Super Earth. You got the SW logo that you guys have seen before. It's also on the heel right there. Look at that. Got the flowers, but this had the extra tassels from from each with the flowers on here. You got the global S logo right here on the oops, hold on the tongue. It's on the tongue. I mean, on the shoelace and the tongue wrap. I mean, and the shoe lock over here. You know what I mean? So you got the case here, and you got the big one right here. I'm not doing a good job showing that one because too much stuff is stuck together over here. But there you go. There you got the. There you go. The global. I don't even know what he calls his little mascot character right there, but yeah, the global Sean, just keeping it, all about those recycled and sustainable materials. If you know anything about Sean Weatherspoon, he always loves to do those collaborations. So because this looked like probably a recycled sole, if you see that speckled,
Mhm.
that's a sign of recycled materials right there. So we got some shell toes, some classic shell toes with some floral designs. Sean Weatherspoon, Super Earth. And the reveal. There
Dun,
you
dun,
go.
dun.
$29.99.
Indeed.
All right, $29.99. So shout out Sean Weatherford, two up, two down. All right. I got one more shoe. All right. Save this. As you know, we love our friends over at the Curry brand. All right. So I
Bang
got
bang.
some Curry Flow Cozies because we had we already told you that Under Armour was flooding the Marshalls and Ross streets over here, and then we got to pick up a few Curry brand shoes as well. More smaller size than anything else, but when I see the Flow Cozy, I can't say no. I can't say no. This is great summertime colors right here with the mustard and the orange over here. And let's reveal the price. Boom, $49.99.
Boom boom. Bang
So,
bang.
so everything Curry brand almost was $49.99, no matter if it was the basketball shoes or not. So I understand. I feel like this should be $39.99 because it's a low top and it's running, or a casual shoe, not necessarily a basketball. But either way, they came home with us. All right. So there you go. Order
Boom.
acquisition, Curry brand. Shout out. We don't. We buy some curries too. All right. So appreciate that. And I got a surprise. All right. Because the last thing for the order acquisition from the Shark is not a shoe. All right. Because, one, everyone knows I'm a toy collector. So there's tons of Ninja Turtles and Masters of the Universe that keep popping up at Ross for $3.99. I'm not even going to show you any of that stuff. Just go get it. That's what you like. Go get it. It's there. It's all over the country right now. But I don't collect jerseys like I used to. But when I walked past the aisle, I had to stop, turn around, and say, "Wait a second. Oh, this is my size too." So I have one of those Nike retro versions of the Houston Rockets. So I'm not. Let's see if you know. You know. All right. And this is another reason why I'm wearing this right now to represent the home team. Because I have a Houston Rockets #1 retro style jersey. for
The
our man
man.
John Wall. All right.
Indeed.
Shout out to John Wall. We want to see you on the squad. You know what I'm saying? The league, blackballing you a little bit, man. You deserve your flowers for everything that you did in DC. This was a weird time for John. I know when he got to Houston before he went to the Clippers for a second, and then they just kept buying him out. There are plenty of guards in the league that are not as good still as John
Mm-hmm.
Wall. All right, but we appreciate John for the things that he did while he was in DC, and so I just had to add this one to the collection. This was actually I didn't even go super deal on this one because normally I never pay more than $20 for a jersey. You know what I mean? But that's $34.99. But we got the extra material over here. It's not the screen print. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like look at the Nike logo.
There you go.
You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, look at the 75th anniversary
There you
on
go.
the back. So I'll take the $39.99 because that's the retail price right there, $130 anyway.
Bang bang.
And you got the official. It's official tissue.
Cool.
So this would be a good summertime. This was the H-Town City edition over here, I guess.
Definitely.
Yeah. Swing man, but H-Town. So, yeah, John Wall.
Bang bang.
In DC like John Wall. So that's my guy. So that's a good place to wrap up.
Yes, sir.
Any other notes or tips from the OG before we sign off for summer 2024?
My
Art
tip
of
is to tell
acquisition.
people to go back to our past episodes of Art of Acquisitions, because we give you the tips in advance. Beforehand, this is just a show and tell, and we'll keep it there. Go back to our previous episodes, man, and get the knowledge and go out there and practice your art. So until next time, I'm the OGEO.
It's T Market Street Shark.
Peace to you. Go practice your art. Get your art acquisition on this summer.
Sneaker business talk. It's the Soul Material Podcast.